Hey Sunny, I'm so glad to have you here with me, your coach Sam Candler, for our 10-minute post-run mobility workout. You have done your run and now you're here to treat your body right. In a pre-run workout, we're getting amped up, and in this post-run, you're gonna see we're gonna cool things right on down. It's gonna feel great, but first, please make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you stay up to date on all of our Sunny workouts. Hey Sunny, it's me, Sam. We are here for our 10-minute post-run mobility workout. Now you have done your run and you are here to give your body a treat and to make sure you recover your best and keep your risk of injury nice and low. So we are going to start to tone things down as we kind of stretch and love on your bodies a bit. And we are going to start just by reaching up. So you're gonna reach up here with both arms to the ceiling, and you're gonna take your right leg and cross it behind your left. Then you're gonna take your right wrist and just pull it over to the left. That's right. And then we're gonna bring your feet back together and your arms down. We're gonna do it again. You're gonna reach up. You're gonna cross your left leg behind your right. You're gonna take that left arm and reach it over to the right. So if you've got IT band issues, you may be feeling a little stretch there here. And then feet together. Same thing, we're gonna just do one more each side. Breathing up, reaching up. That's it, cross the right leg behind, take that right arm. In here too, we're opening up your chest, letting your lungs really fill with air after that run. Then we'll come on down. Last one here, reach up, cross, and settle into that stretch. Doesn't it feel so good? Okay, so then, we are going to turn sideways here, and you're going to reach down into a forward fold. Now you'll feel a stretch of your hamstrings here. Then you're going to step your right leg back. Now from here, often we go into like a spinal twist, the world's greatest stretch, but instead I want you to think about sinking your hips towards the floor. That's it, we're really focusing on those hips. Then we're gonna step your feet together and stand back up. We'll do it again, reach down, stretch out those hamstrings. Step your left leg back, and I like to move my foot to the outside of my hands and then sink down. There we go, and feet together and stand up. And when you do this stand up part, do it slowly. You wanna let your blood pressure settle in your body. Right leg back, pushing those hips down, and you'll find that you're able to get a little bit lower with each and every rep. Feet together, stand up, that's it. Back down, so we got hamstring here, the back of your legs, and then here you're probably feeling the front of your legs. Quad, hip flexor. There we go. Come on up, we're gonna do one more each side. Gotta remember which sides we've done. Reach down here, and now look, I feel like my thigh is actually pretty close to the ground just because I've gotten that much looser. Last one. All right, then we're going to just drop your knee down to the floor, and I'm actually gonna put a towel underneath my knee. So I've got my left knee on the ground, nice little squishy padding. I've got my right foot forward. I'm gonna squeeze my left glute, and right away, just by squeezing that glute, I feel a stretch right down here. So my hip flexor is getting a stretch, my quad is getting a bit of a stretch. If you want to go deeper, you could always lean forward and grab your foot, but that's extra. If you want to be extra, I support that, but you can also stay right here. All right, then we switch sides. So if you've done any of our pre-run mobility routines, you know that we stay moving in those. We're not stretching and holding for long periods of time. But in this post-run, this is where we get to do more of that static stretching. And here we're really focusing on the hip complex. Because as we know, our legs do most of the work, our legs are attached to our hips, it all makes sense, right? Okay, so I'm gonna put my towel out to the side. I'm gonna face you on all fours. This is called a quadruped position. All fours, 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna raise your right arm up to the ceiling, follow it with your eyes, and then you're gonna bring that right shoulder towards the floor. You can even put your right ear on the ground. So we're gonna come up and we're gonna do it again. You might get some little pops in your spine. They should feel good, not threatening. We're never forcing here. We're just allowing our bodies to move optimally. do the same thing, other side, left arm up. So here is not so much about the hips anymore, it's more about the thoracic spine, which is your upper back. And we know that we need a healthy upper back and able to have healthy movement throughout our entire body. So here we give it love, last one. Okay, from here, we're gonna go into adductor rocks. So sometimes we do these faster in a warm up, but as we're cooling down, we're gonna go them a little slower. Take your right leg out to the right. Pull your hips back. You can even drop down to your elbows if that feels good. That's it. We're still gonna rock a little bit, so we're gonna come out of it. But we're moving a lot slower. So here you've got some inner thigh, some hamstring, or if you're me, some samstring. Nice, good stretches. We'll do the same thing on your other side. Left leg out. Rock those hips back. That's it. Drop down to those elbows if it's available to you. And come on up. Doesn't this feel nice? Like so often we finish our runs and we're like, great, I'm done, on to the next thing. And yet if we stop and treat our bodies to a proper cool down, not only does it help our recoveries be that much more efficient, but it also feels great. No one ever regrets doing this, right? You're like, why don't I do this all the time? I feel that way anyway. All right, we lay on our backs. We're going into a figure four. Take your right ankle, cross it above the top of your left thigh, right by your knee. Reach through this little gap you've got. And here, just draw your knee in towards you. You can rock side to side. Everyone has a different good feeling here. Maybe it's pushing the knee away. Maybe it's keeping the foot on the ground and arching your back. We've got options. That's it, we'll switch sides. Now this one always blows me away because my left feels nothing like my right. It's like I'm two different human beings when I go into this stretch. But that's okay, we don't judge it, we just accept it. And you know, I've still found my running performance to be good, to be unaffected by this. But maybe that's because I continue to work on trying to find symmetry between my left and right sides. All right, so then we're gonna go into something called the Bretzel, which is one of my most favorite moves, but it's a little complicated. So listen up, you're laying on your back. You're gonna take your left knee and draw it in towards your chest with your right hand. Now using that right hand, you're gonna pull that knee over towards the floor. So I'm now gonna hold the back of my thigh, holding that knee up. I'm gonna take my left hand, the free hand, and then I'm gonna grab my free right foot and then just open up my body. So that's it, right? I've got both legs bent, my top leg bent forward, my bottom leg bent behind, and I'm trying to get both shoulder blades flat on the ground. It's complicated, but it is so worth it. I love to be here. The Bretzel, named after a guy, Brett Jones, really smart guy. Really great stretch. That's it, just melt. Hang out here, we're not moving anywhere for another 10 seconds. You might feel some hip stretching, some quad stretching. You might feel some upper spine, chest, shoulder, you got it. Same thing on the other side. So we're gonna take your legs out long. You're gonna draw your right knee in towards your chest. Left hand is gonna take that right knee over to the side. Now I've got a free right hand, got a free bottom foot. They come to meet each other just like that. So here we're gonna hold for 20 more seconds and you're just gonna melt. Like you are the butter on a hot pancake. That's it. With every exhale, you'll find you're able to melt just a little bit more. Breathe. Enjoy your body's way of moving. It is uniquely yours. All right, then last stretch here. I'm gonna turn a little bit to the side so you can see a little better. I've got my feet wide. So they're as wide as the mat. And I'm just gonna take both knees over to one side and both knees over to the other. So these are the windshield wipers. That's it. People in Southern California don't know much about windshield wipers, but in other parts of the country and the world, we get our rain. All right, so we're gonna pause with both knees over to the right. You're gonna take your right ankle, put it on top of your left knee. You're gonna take your left arm, reach it overhead. Again, we are melting like butter on a pancake. Maybe we're the syrup on top of the butter of the top of the hot pancake. Delicious. That's it. Feel that length all the way through your left side. Then we take these feet wide. We're gonna windshield just a couple times each side, and then we're gonna land with both of them to the left. Both knees to the left. That left ankle goes on top of the right knee. Right arm all the way up by your ear. And runners, this is how we go out. I'm so proud of you for treating your body to this. This is going to help you, again, recover your best, slowly bringing your body back down to a resting state. It's also going to keep your muscles and your joints the happiest, and it's going to enable you to continue a nice, long, fulfilling running career. I love having you here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and leave a comment on your favorite part of today's post-run mobility routine.
If you've enjoyed this workout, I invite you to follow me on the SunnyFit app. There, you'll find more classes from me. I teach Pilates, cycling, rowing. I'm on the treadmill. So come find me, plus me, and many more from all of our other amazing Sunny trainers. If you haven't downloaded the SunnyFit app yet, click on the link in the description below so we can work out together. Yeah? Yeah.